Hello, everyone. It is Friday morning, and that means it is time for the first global challenge of Pokemon Champions. Now, this isn't for points. This is just for my own personal pride. I want to do well. But I got an interesting team. I'm going to do a full video on it, but this is just going to be the recording of all the games, just a less edited, just gameplay footage, but I will have a main channel video out for the team report. But just a base overview of this team. It's Mega Lopunny. Not a very popular Mega Evolution, but I think it enables what I want to do here because Sylveon has that move around, which becomes a Fairy-type move and basically is a Fairy-type Hyper Beam that can move at the same speed as that Lopunny. Meanwhile, Lopunny can also use Fake Out and Encore to support a Sylveon sweep. And then it's just got Garchomp, Aerodactyl, just for good 2 solid mons. Garchomp's got a lot of bulk on it. We've got Aegislash for some more damage and for a Steel type, because I needed a Steel type on this team. And then a Rotom Wash. It's holding the Magnet so it can OHKO Basculegion. That's basically a very quick rundown of the team. Again, if you want more in-depth team report, I will have that on my main channel. Link will be in the description. But with that out of the way, let's get started on our first match. Oh, I forgot to enter. I agree. Yes. I have been registered. And let's hop into this. Oh, that's nice. It actually shows you the amount you've battled today. It did not do that in Scarlet Violet, so that is very nice. Oh my gosh, is this going to be a Lopunny mirror round 1? That's crazy. So actually Corviknight is a big reason why we added Rotom to this team. So I will for sure be bringing Rotom. I think I want that Aerodactyl for speed control. And weirdly enough, this might not be a Lopunny game. I might just go for the no Mega. But now this is a tricky part because I think it has to be these two. Okay. So unfortunately I'm not in this first match going to get to show off the round combo, but this is, I just don't think, a good matchup for my Mega. And honestly, the beauty of this team is the Mega's kind of a supporting piece. I feel like the rest of the team can stand on its own. Alright, they are going for that Lopunny. I didn't bring mine, but this is not exactly where I'd want to start. Let's just try Volt switching out of here onto that Lopunny. Don't love this turn, because they could have that Encore like I do. I'm not sure. Some Lopunny run it, some don't. But then again, I don't really know what Lopunny are running these days, because it's not a very common mon. So I'm just going to protect Aerodactyl, keep Sash intact. And they go for Rotom. Okay. That is... Okay, at least they go for the Flash Cannon into Aerodactyl. Meaning, I can kind of just... I think I just want to set up a Tailwind. Honestly, I don't think Dual Wing Beat will take out. I mostly know this because, like, I've had some times where my Mega Lopunny has survived a Dual Wing Beat from Aerodactyl. So I don't want to take any chances. And they're likely to double up that Aerodactyl since it just protected, so... Oh, they're Triple Axle. Okay. That is... That makes sense. Okay. Alright, Volt switch on out of there. Now here's the problem, is Aegislash can be hit because of Scrappy. That does not make me feel comfortable. Oh, and it's Thunderbolt. Okay. Well, this is already off to a bad start. Go, my toe nibbler. Alright, I guess... Oh, wait, no, they have triple axle. I just realized I should have gone for Rotom. They have triple axle. I was so focused on trying to keep the, Aegislash safe that I totally just realized they can just triple axle for the kill. Though they might kill themselves by doing that through, the rough skin. Plus, there's always a chance for it to miss. So, yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping they see that Aegislash and go for it. I might have played a bit too quickly there and not thought about all my options. They missed! Never punished! Holy shit! Okay, I'm happy with this. That is a good turn for me. Well, let's see what this Archaludon does. Okay, it does have Citrus Berry. The nice thing about this Aegislash is it has... Okay, that has Roar. Why are you roaring? My Aegislash? That doesn't feel like it gets you anything. I feel pretty inclined just to double up onto this Garchomp, because it's really threatening my Aegislash, and I think my Aegislash is how I win in this endgame. Maybe I should have gone for my Mega Lopunny. Outrage! Okay, we tank this, right? Yeah! Good job, Rotom. Now you just need to hit your Hydro Pumps. We hit our Hydro Pumps! Okay, this is going a lot better than it started, I will say. Okay, so now we're each at 2 Pokemon remaining. I have a little bit of damage on both of mine, but... Who could they send out here? It could be Gyarados, but I think that would be fine. It's Corviknight. That is not who I wanted to see, admittedly, but it can't really do much into Aegislash. So I think I'm just going to Sacred Sword this Archaludon. And just use Dragon Claw for a bit of chip into Corviknight. That actually did a lot more than I expected. It doesn't seem like they have a Dragon-type move on their Archaludon, so that works out in our favor. Ooh, Sacred Sword does not quite pick up the KO. Iron Head. This is fine. We're bulky. We're bulky, we have Rough Skin, we have that Citrus Berry. They're leftovers, okay. I think a Stomping Tantrum should take out... Well, the nice thing is they are leftovers, because if they were Citrus Berry Corviknight, which they can't be because they already procced on our Archaludon, but that means we're pretty free to just Poltergeist. Now, I think I don't want to bother with the King Shield right now. I think I just want to start getting some damage off. Stomping Tantrum, even at +2, it should pick up at this range. Poltergeist, it's hidden. Let's see some damage. Ooh! Okay, they go into Garchomp, they take more Rough Skin, and that's our first victory! I will admit, that did not go very well. I played that pretty horribly, I got bailed out by some luck. But that was the warm-up. That was a weird matchup because they had that Mega Lopunny themselves. So, no more mistakes. We got lucky there, but we're gonna keep the winning streak going, and this time we're not gonna make as many mistakes. Okay, interesting. Arcanine. It's not who I was expecting. Now, the problem is they've got two poison types. And I really don't love that as someone with Sylveon. But Aegislash actually does really good here. Actually, Aegislash does really good here if I can deal with that Garchomp and Arcanine. So how do I deal with Garchomp and Arcanine? I think with my own Garchomp. I think I want to lead these two. I think I'd want Lopunny in the back. And I think it's gotta be... actually, I think I'm leaving behind Lopunny again, because they have so many threats to... That Corviknight I kind of need Rotom to deal with. Although, I was able to deal with it last time without Rotom. I think I want Lopunny here. I just worry that Rotom will be bait for Venusaur. It'll just be like free food for the Venusaur. Alright, they leave Corviknight and Sneasler. I don't think I want to protect here, because they could get like a Tailwind up, they could get a Bulk up, and honestly, I just want to get started. They do go for Fake Out onto Aerodactyl. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't, but also I get the KO on their Sneasler, assuming this isn't a Focus Sash variant. But if that Corviknight is Bulk Up, that could be very problematic. It is Focus Sash, okay, knowing my luck. Okay, they're Tailwinding and not Bulk Up, so... I do think that is good for me. Now I am gonna just take out the Sneasler. Yeah, this Corviknight could prove really scary for me, actually. I really should have brought Rotom. I said no more mistakes, and here I am, still making mistakes. Close Combat goes into the Aegislash swap-in. Oh, and they're Iron Head. Okay. No, this is fine. It doesn't seem like they're Bulk Up. I think I'm good. And while they have the Tailwind advantage, I think I have a lot of the Bulk advantage. Arcanine. Arcanine. I think I'm just gonna King Shield in the hopes that they just go into that. And this won't pick up because of the Intimidate. I don't even think it would pick up anyway, but like... I guess just getting some damage onto that Arcanine. They're Wisp! Ah! I brought all my physical attackers! I really should have brought Rotom. At least we'll get some damage with the Rough Skin here. And they're the leftovers. Yeah, this could prove bad. Thing is, I don't know what item that Arcanine's gonna be. I don't want to, like, activate its Citrus Berry and not be able to Poltergeist it. So I think I just have to go for the Corviknight. Yeah, second Wisp is not good. However, they're also not doing all too much to me. Brave Bird comes out. They're going to take Recoil and Ref Skin. And they're about to take that, Poltergeist. Well, it is lower damage because of the Intimidate and because of the Burn. Yeah, okay, it was Citrus Berry, so I'm glad I didn't attack into that slot. This is... how much does this do? Oh, that is not much. That is not much at all. And their Tailwind... so they're probably gonna set up another Tailwind here, right? Yeah, this is not good at all. Okay, a little more damage onto that Arcanine. Yeah, there comes that Tailwind, and they're probably going to Iron Head. And that will probably pick up Aerodactyl. I'm trying to think if there's any way to, like... maybe I could have gone, and maybe I should have gone for Lopunny there. On switching. Because right now that Corviknight is just going to keep healing up, and it's not going to be good. I think I just have to, like, hope they don't Iron Head. They're gonna Iron Head. They Iron Head every day. Oh, I'm faster! Okay. Wait, that's good news. That's good news. I could get a flinch. And I get critical damage onto Corviknight. Okay, okay. They do not flinch. And they take out. But I think Mega Lopunny should actually be in a pretty decent position here. I don't know who they have in the back, is the thing. So who, like, it's an uphill battle for sure, but it's not Jover. It's Garchomp. That is the exact opposite of who I wanted to see today. They probably go for, like, how long do they have on their Tailwind? 2 turns. I think I'm going to delay Mega Evolving because that means I'm not going to be a fighting type, and therefore if they Brave Bird me, they probably won't pick up. I admit, it's not my best move. It's not the best situation. But it's what I have to work with. They just go for the Iron Head. That still does a lot of damage. And that does nothing. Wow. Okay. Maybe I should have just gone for the CC into that Corviknight. Yeah. The situation is not optimal. I think it has to go into Garchomp. I think Corviknight can't really touch Aegislash, so maybe that's my out. And maybe I'm somehow faster than the Garchomp with my Mega Lopunny. That's such a cope, but cope is all I have. They could be like, yeah, wait, they rock slided. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think I am just coping on the win here, because realistically, they just take out Lopunny here. And they still have a Pokemon in the back, if I believe. Yeah, it really needed to be Rotom, didn't it? Wait, no! Hey, hold on, hold on. It's not Jover. They are a little faster, and that means they have the flinch chance. I don't love that. I wonder if maybe going for Shadow... But Shadow Sneak's not going to do enough when unburned to out-damage that leftovers. Hold up. Hold up. It might be enough. I don't think I can afford to go for the King Shield, because I think wouldn't that just mirror armor back onto me? They do have Protect. Okay. I was wondering what that last move was gonna be. I think I just have to hope I survive a hit here. And don't get flinched. Well... that... certainly happened. Maybe I should have just gone for the King Shield? I don't know how that interacts with, Okay, actually, I'm gonna learn something. I'm gonna learn something new today. Yeah, I just dropped my own attack, and that's why I did not want a King Shield earlier. Yeah, that is... that I am just gonna concede here. That flinch ruined me. It might not have picked up still. But, well played from them. Okay, at least we're still slightly positive from where we started. Okay, this one for real is gonna be the one where no more mistakes. I'm gonna say this actually is. This is a Lopunny Sylveon game. I actually get to use the combo. Now, who else to bring? Mega Meganium is kind of a tough one, actually. I had a lot more answers into it on a previous version where I had Sneasler. But now... I think it's gonna be these two in the back. Admittedly, I do not love this. I feel like I was a lot more confident going into this than I am now. And this is a lower rating person, so... Okay. Actually, the lead Meganium really works out for me. Because, now I can just go for the fake out. I think it needs to be into Aerodactyl. But hold up. I do the delay Mega again so I can survive a Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, okay. They go for D-Gleam. Yeah, and since I did not Mega right away, I do take those. I have calm. My mind is super calm right now. They've never seen a mind calmer than I am. And now I think I just want to prevent this Aerodactyl from getting up tail end. Mega Lopunny is faster than Aerodactyl. It's one of the few things in this format that actually can do that. And that is one of the reasons why I chose it. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get to round here. But that is fine. I feel like if I can just trade for that Aerodactyl, I feel like I'm still getting my value out of that Mega Lopunny. And now that I've got Calm Mind up, they go for Gleam. But Sylveon tanks like a champ, and now this Hyper Voice is going to hit hard. Ooh, baby! And now their Aerodactyl is gone, but I still have mine. And they send out Sneasler. Do I want to just go for the double protect here? Or do I want to try and get cheeky with it? Honestly, let's get cheeky with it. They do go for the fake out, but I think we live a Dazzling. They go for Solar Beam. Okay. I'm not quite sure if we live this, but I am fine to just... Oh, it's into Sylveon. We take those. Okay. And now Hyper Voice is gonna do dummy damage. Woohoo! Who needs Mega Floette when you can just have this absolute beast? So, I have figured... I see now the error of my ways. I really should not let my Sash get broken. I think I protect you and just let the Sylveon go down, and maybe Garchomp can clean this up by being insanely bulky. Now, this Garchomp is very bulky. It is teched to survive a wave crash from Basculegion in the rain. So I imagine it will survive a Last Respect, but the Last Respect also has to go into Aerodactyl here. I'm gonna try to get a Tail End up. I don't think they'll let me. Oh, they go into Garchomp? Wait. Bulky Garchomp, let's go. That's my guy. Okay, no, we win this. And now we should always outspeed this Bastia Legion with Garchomp. Dual Wing Beat misses, it's fine. That's just an extra assurance, just in case, but the Thirstquake will take it out. Alright, a second win. That's a lot better than last game. Alright, it's still not as high as we were because that was a lower rating person. It feels weird saying that lower rating person, like I'm diminishing them, but no, it just means that I get less elo from that. Excadrill, Garchomp. Okay, okay. I mean, first things first, this is obviously a really good game for my Garchomp. But how do I want to start this? And Lopunny actually works really well here. But I think I want to... I don't know if I want to lead with it. Oh, wait, okay. Sylveon is unfortunately going to have to take another back seat. But I think these four should be doing a pretty good job here. Alright, we're up against May from Generation 3. Alright, yeah, the Incineroar lead is one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure I had my Rotom out. I think just going for that double protect. I don't really see any way they could punish a double protect here. And I don't really see any... I feel like I always get it wrong when I do try and read it, so I think I just play it safe here. They go into that Aerodactyl. They Hydro Pump that Aerodactyl. They might be Scarf. Honestly, I'm down to just throw out a Hydro Pump too. I kind of want to get damage onto that Incineroar. Because I don't want them to intimidate me later in the game. They're not Scarf Rotom, okay. This won't pick up, but nope, okay, never mind. I was spreading misinformation online. That does in fact pick up. Okay, their E-Webs doesn't matter though, because like, I already got my Tailwind up. Okay, that's a great start. Excadrill comes out, it's gonna get Sand Rush, but like... So... I think it just Rock Slide for like a flinch chance. I'm just gonna try and take out the Excadrill. We've got the cannon of Rotom out. Okay. Well... If they take out Aerodactyl here, Lopunny just becomes really good into that Excadrill. And we get some nice Rock Slide damage into their Rotom, too. And they flinch. Okay, you know what? Things are looking up for me. Like, my Rotom should wall their Excadrill. I mean, they probably have Rock Slide on it. But that won't be doing all too much. Okay, they just go for the Iron Head. They outspeed. They're probably going to be Sash. But again, like... That's fine, because now I just Lopunny them. And Lopunny in Tailwind will outspeed. How many turns of Tailwind do I have left? 1. I actually think I go for Garchomp. Because they're probably just gonna double protect to stall at that tail end. I think I just gonna Earthquake and pump that Tyranitar. Yeah, I'm gonna pump it full of my liquids. Oh, they just take out Excadrill? Okay, send in Rotom, that makes sense. And they are Mega Titar, which also makes sense. I kind of assumed they would be. But I don't see how this really helps them. They're just gonna protect. But again, I just don't really see how this helps them. Like, I feel like I'm in a pretty strong position. Their leftovers is gonna heal up their Sandstorm chip. My Tailwind is gone, but like... it's just another EQ. Do I want to go for Volt Switch, or do I want to Thunderbolt? I think I just want to Thunderbolt. I'm just going to Thunderbolt. They're pumping my Garchomp. That only does half, and it activates Citrus Berry, which I actually think this is like best case scenario. And we get some mighty fine damage onto Tyranitar. Oh, they have Ice Punch. Okay. Well, that is a dead Garchomp, but like... I feel like it did... we did get our values worth, and they're almost dead on that Rotom. Now here's the thing. I feel like I just fake out the Rotom here. Because if they're Ice Punch Tyranitar, they probably don't have a way to take out Lopunny. And I'm just going to throw out a Hydro Pump. I think it needs to be Hydro Pump because the sand is up, unfortunately. I just don't think Thunderbolt will cut it, even with the Magnet. But I think they're protecting Tyranitar here anyway. They're scared of that close combat. Yeah. And now Excadrill just doesn't pose much of a threat to Rotom. So as long as it's not able to take out Lopunny here, I think we should be in the clear. But I'm still having to click more Hydro Pumps with Rotom than I'd like. I'm actually running low on Hydro Pumps, so hopefully they should not be able to take out with a single, like, Iron Head. I don't even think a crit would pick up, but I don't know my counts. They went for the double protect, it fails. Okay, they're going for Earthquake. Yeah, no way this picks up. Yeah, we're chilling. They didn't. Oh, they just killed their own Tyranitar. I don't even have to rely on Hydro Pump now. I just get the food kill. Okay, we're getting a bit of a streak going along here. I checked my messages and saw that someone I know had missed 6 out of 6 hydro pumps. So clearly I have stolen all of his luck. That is a Garganacl. This is a Lopunny game. Unfortunately, they do have 2 poison types, so I'm not sure if this is a Sylveon game. It's a Sylveon game. Give the people what they want. I actually still feel like Sylveon could do a lot here. Especially if I get Calm Minds up. I think it will be good. I might come to bite these words later, but I don't know. I like the idea of getting a Calm Mind up. Alright, Dragon type Elite Four member. Okay, for a giraffe, that means I can't fake out, but it should be fine. Let me... How do I want to do this? I think I just double swap here. I'm honestly, like, kind of just chill with the double swap. Okay, they just went for Protect. I kind of was afraid of having that Lopunny out. They don't Terra? That's interesting. That's a choice? Are they not Mega Garchomp? Are they Mega on that Venusaur? Anyways, I think I just want an Earthquake and King's Shield. Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting premise. Destiny Bond! Huh? Okay, well, bye, Garchomp! It was nice knowing you! Oh. Okay, that was actually bad, because that's kind of my answer to Venusaur. They set up Trick Room. Okay. No, this is good for me. This is good news, actually. Because, like, these two love functioning inside of Trick Room. Yeah. Like, what? Archaludon? What? Archaludon, what are you gonna do to me? Like, watch this. I'm confused by their play here. Okay, Twin Beam, sure, that does, like, a bit of damage. Is that really worth setting up Trick Room for? Like, you just give me free kills here. Like, I just freely took out your Archaludon. They might be calling it the worst Trick Room of all time. Basket Legion is the last! Huh? They didn't even... no Mega? You didn't bring your Mega Venusaur into my Fairy type? Alright, Death Destroyer of Worlds has claimed another victim. It's Mystic Water. I don't know what they were thinking with that Trick Room. Like, Aegislash is slow, buddy. Three-win streak. I like it. I like it. Let's see if we can get into the top 10k of competitors. That would be nice. Okay, Gliscor. Charizard and Torkoal. Huh. Okay. I mean, this is just go Sylveon, go Burr. I think I want Rotom. Its typing is really good here, and also just having something to deal with my Lodic can help, because it can get annoying if it sets up. Last Pokemon, it's definitely between Aerodactyl or Garchomp. I can see pros to both. I think it's going to be Aerodactyl, though. I think I want just the Sash. And the rock typing, and I'm worried that my Lodic will have an ice move that will just kill it. Hello, Gliscor. What are you doing here? What is Gliscor doing here? I see no reason to not just fake out Calm Mind. Actually, I don't need to Mega right now. They could be Dual Wing Beat on Gliscor. Dual Wing Beat Gliscor does not pick up. Like, what am I worried about? It's a Gliscor. I feel like sometimes I overthink things when I can just go for things. Like, Gliscor is not a threat. If Gliscor KOs Lopunny this turn, I will eat my own sock. Poison Jab. That doesn't even do half. That does poison. Not ideal. That is not ideal. But still, like, that was super effective, and it didn't even do half. Now watch this drive. Goodbye, Gliscor. Was that our first round of the competition? I think it was. Okay, they're scalding me. I don't care. Burn me for all I care. I'm just gonna send out my Sylveon and click round. Round might not actually pick up. But it will do a significant amount of damage. So, let's just go for it. We are +1. We are +1. And +1 can do nutty things. I don't think it will KO. Okay, that got a lot closer than I thought it would. That didn't even KO my Sylveon. I'm just that bulky. Yeah, okay, I get taken out by poison. Unfortunate. But, like, It's fine. We have our guys in the back. Yeah, this should be fairly simple. Hopefully Rock Slide hits, but I don't think it will matter too much. I don't think it will kill us if this Rock Slide misses. It didn't miss, so we're in the clear anyway. Alright, who are they gonna have? If they have Charizard in the back, this is just a win for me, right? I don't see who they could have in the back that would... Oh, Torkoal! Okay, yeah, no, that's even less of a threat. Yeah, cleanup crew should be doing some good work here. Alright, yeah. I think that's 4 for her win streak. And the flinch? That's just salt in the wound, man. And you know what? Salt is a form of rock. So therefore, this could just be Salt Slide. I know this isn't Garganacl. But who knows? Maybe there's some salt that I'm chucking around. Yeah, okay. Easy. Easy peasy. Alright. 4 win streak. That's what we like to see.